Hi, I'm Janice Meredith. I'm here to show you some great denim hacks. The denim has been in for a while. It's not going anywhere, so to stay on trend, I'm going to show you some ways to artfully destroy your jeans, your old jeans that you have in your closet that you're not wearing. So the first example I'm going to show you is just dropping your hem. So this is the end result. It's great on a skinnier leg, and we're not doing anything to it but just lengthening it out. Now this is your jean as you have now. We want to make sure to get this look right here of that dropped, the distressed line. We're going to use some sandpaper, and we're going to just, before we do anything, destroy this hem just a little bit more. So just rub your sandpaper over it. Not very much is needed, and then it's a little bit more damaged. And then you're going to take your seam ripper, and you're going to go in and start pulling apart the seams. So it'll take a minute, and you can be a little bit looser, aggressive with this. There's your end result. You're just going to unfold it. You'll need the iron to press it down. And we want the little bit of that raw edge on the end to keep it from fraying any further once you've pressed it out. What I would suggest is trimming up the threads that are not the denim threads but the stitching threads. And then you can use clear nail polish just to apply to the ends, and that will keep those pieces from fraying any further. It's kind of a little cheat. So if you just brush it on the ends, that'll seal the end. Do that after you iron it, and you will have some great funky distressed jeans. So the next pair we're going to do is, I've got these great jeans that I picked up at Value Village for $7, and we're going to do the long fringe. Fringe has been everywhere, on purses, on your necklaces, on clothing, and now it's ventured to your jeans, this long fringe. So these jeans, actually, as they start, have a very stitched, solid hem, big cuff. So what I'm going to do is remove that. Very tight stitching. So at this point we don't want to iron it because we're using that crease as a guide, and we're going to start cutting the fringe up the leg. Swing it this way. And then afterwards we'll wash it, so any of those indents will be gone, removed in the wash. So I'm going to cut thin strips all the way up to this crease. And I'm going to use the seam as a guide so that we don't have to cut through the seam. One thing, make sure you're cutting only through one layer of denim. Alright, so you want the top where it ends, the fringe ends, to be kind of cropped on your ankle, so an inch and 1.5 inches, 2 inches above your ankle, and then the fringe is going to be, once it washed a little bit more, destroyed, distressed, more fringy, and that's the look that we want. So from the double cuff for $7 at the Value Village, we've dropped the hem, cut it, and then we've washed it, and this is what we're ending up with. Just like Ella Fanning and the Man Repeller, they're both wearing these. Okay, so the last pair I'm going to show you is a very nice, clean, finished jean, and we are going to destroy it and distress it. And the point about this is that you can control the degree of how much you distress your jeans, as well where you distress it. So if you don't necessarily want distressing up at the points of your hips, because that will just accentuate things. So where you want to do it, this is the way to control it. And so what we're going to do is start, I actually got some sharp scissors. I'm going to kind of destroy it down around here. And I'm actually going to, I didn't want to cut all the way through to begin with, but I'm going to snip, just kind of snip on an angle and do a bunch of cuts. So it's less of a slice through it and more just like kind of really just grazing through, where it's like you've actually kind of just worn your jeans through. Then I'm going to use the sides of the scissors and just start to score it a little bit to raise those threads, and then when I sand it, the sandpaper is going to pick up on that. So simple sanding block, Put your hand underneath so you're not sanding through to the other side. And then you're just gonna sand it across all directions. So there you go. It's just slightly worn through. You can use the sandpaper to keep on going depending on how much you want to distress your jeans. You don't go too close to the seams on either side because it just is supposed to be a more natural worn-in look. We're just making it happen quicker and at your discretion. So there you go.